You gotta get the kinks out.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the intro take 2.
Yes. Say words, y'all. Say words, y'all. Say words, y'all.
Say words, y'all.
Say
words.
Say words, y'all. Say word, yeah. Hey yo, my name is Rod, and my mind is sharp.
Say word, say word, say word, say word.
And my voice sound good like the sound of a harp.
Say word, say word, say word, say word. Hey yo, my name's Supa Tang, and I'm the DJ.
Say word, say word, say word, say word.
Playing dope music each and every day.
Say word, say word, say word, say word.
My name is Cobbina, but people call me Chance.
Say word, say word, say word, say word.
I grab a microphone and then the lyrics get enhanced.
Say word, say word, say word, say word. Hey yo, my name is Rob. I'm one more time.
Say word, say word, say word, say word.
And I can kick fresh lines at the drop of a quarter.
Say word,
say word, say word.
Say word, say word, say word, say word. I don't know what else. Say word, say word, say word, say word.
Well, you know, it's Chance, and that's a tough act to follow.
Word, say word, say word, say word.
But staying on beat is always my motto.
Say word, say word, say word, say word. And it's the party, y'all.
And it's
the party, y'all.
And it's
a party, y'all. It's the party, y'all. It's the party, y'all.
Say word.
It's the party, y'all.
Say word.
It's the party, y'all.
Say word.
It's the party, y'all. Welcome to Say Word, y'all.
There we go. We got it. I'll put in some.
You should get that the applause music.
Yeah,
I would like.
Yeah. Can you, so the question I was asking, can you think of an artist who you feel like kind of takes that role that we're talking about, being socially responsible essentially with your hip hop, you know, with your currency? Like, okay, I've realized that I'm on this pedestal. I accept my role. You know what I mean? I know that there's, you know, people can throw Jay-Z, you know, you can throw all these, I guess, other like big name people or whatever, but can you?
Talking about just rappers?
Yeah, okay. Somebody who you're like, oh, okay, I admire their moves like outside of basically off the court, right? So when they're not on the mic, you can look at them and be like, okay, this lines up with everything that, you know, I feel like a rapper should be.
Well, Jay came to mind, right?
Yeah.
Because Jay is doing big things out in the open.
Yeah.
But Wyclef is a dude that has shown that he's kind of using his celebrity for bigger things and helping people, especially his native home of Haiti. And you know, he was even running for office at one point. You know,
I thought he was endorsing somebody.
He might be. There's so many. Sometimes, man, like when we think these rappers are, you know, done or whatever it is, you know, they disappear because their music has done so well for them, and their, you know, the celebrity has really paid off or whatever. They're off doing other stuff, and they might be producing. You know, they might be helping, and then some of that, the funding, they might be funding kids stuff, just like, you know, even though it's not a rapper, but Jill Scott has Blues Babies, which is a camp, right? A camp thing up in wherever. But it's just like, so a lot of rappers are very, very philanthropic with their, you know, their earnings and whatnot. And, you know, so it's like, it's a bunch. But when I'm thinking about society, the thing that makes me laugh sometimes is that a lot of these rappers rap about violence and they're doing great things for people, so they expect you to allow them to rap about violence and not mind it. You know what I mean? So I can rap about killing my brother and my sister, or I can rap about shooting up the block, I can rap about selling these drugs and pimping these, you know, women, but I'm giving turkeys out.
Right. I mean, some would. I mean, some of them they would say that, you know, they're rapping about, I guess, like their experience and their story, and they got to put their story out there, and but you know that stuff can only go but so far.
And when do we put a redeeming quality in the song?
Exactly.
When do we say this is wrong?
Right. When do they say that it's wrong? Because, I mean, although they are telling their story, like, not once have I heard somebody will, like, you know, not to say that they should be like, oh, that's wrong. Don't do drugs, kids.
I remember, and then you can tell me if either one of y'all had this moment. I remember I had a moment listening to, well, I won't say the rapper, but I definitely had a moment listening to a particular song, something that the rapper said, and I was in the groove up until that point, and I was like, heck no. Like, what he said at that particular point in the song, I was like, I can't go with you there, brother. And I don't think I've supported that artist anymore since then. Like, which was like a thing. So one of the things that I kind of just appreciate about Toby, I mean, and I think this song kind of falls into that category, is I think he redefined, because his wife is with him on tour, right? He has his child with him on tour. Like, I can't think of another rapper prior to him where you see the fact that he's a husband and a father as part of his brand. Like, when you think of, it was almost like if you knew that, oh, okay, Jay-Z was married, you know what I mean? Or you found out that these people, oh, they married. Like, nobody, no rapper, I mean, maybe y'all can correct me if y'all can remember anybody, but I can't think of any rapper who a part of their brand was that I'm a father, I'm a husband and a father as part of their brand.
Outside of what happened with Andre and Erica, right? But Andre at first was not.
But it wasn't. But even when he was coming up,
not really.
yeah, it's like they would try to, like, if you were married, or I won't say children per se. Yeah, you would keep that secret. It's like, no, we want you to be, we want women to be we want women to be sexually attracted to you, or, well, attracted to you. I won't say sexually attracted. Be attracted to you. So it's like, oh yeah, don't wear that ring, or don't talk about your wife on record.
What happened to J. Cole? J. Cole was in an interview with somebody, and the guy was like, so you were recently married? And you could see J. Cole kind of be like, yeah. But he hesitated, kind of, because he really doesn't shout out about it. And
I didn't even know he was married. He's still married,
as far as I know. So that's the thing. Like, people sometimes treat it like it's a career killer.
Yeah. I mean, the people who handle their business make it so. I mean, after a while, they
it's like, no, we're gonna. Yes, you can be married, you can love your wife and so forth, but we're just not going to. I mean,
it's just the way that the culture is kind of set up. If they change if the people who run, the artists, if they change the narrative about how, artists can be perceived, and people, artists like audience members like us, fans like us, I don't really particularly care, but there's people who still want to, feel like they can get this artist,